Hello everybody, welcome back to another practice commentary from me, you want to see. Today we have the Copenhagen Wolves versus Endpoint CES. It's going to be an interesting matchup today. We have Professor, a former Endpoint player. Regardless, we're going to get straight into the round. It does look like it's going to be a quick B hit for Copenhagen Wolves. They're not wanting to go without any utility. They are seeing Endpoint starting to push up on the ramp. Finding the first onto Bow Magic, going for the second, Crucial looking for the next, we'll find it onto Sensei, and it is down to these four guys. Surreal finding that next, and it is down to Fessel and Senjik, who will be taken down again, and it is all down to Fessel. That P250, the head armor, no head armor, they have the Kevlar and the P250, it's a 1-on-5. Let's see what's going to happen. If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Fessel. Finds the first one with Sejot. Azuru, going to be the next up. Crucial, finds the kill, not letting that get any further. And Endpoint will find that first round. Absolutely brilliant stuff from them. Going straight into the ramp push, not letting Copenhagen Wolves throw the utility. And that will ultimately win them the round. And yeah, it's going to be a full eco here for the Copenhagen Wolves. Feta might want to buy up. He did get a few kills, and yep, he will go for that deagle in the end. And yeah, it's going to be a push here, I think. Here's Sejot alone. All the Copenhagen Wolves starting to push up the A main. Sejot's alone. Has plenty of utility. Throws the Molotov. He's going to peek into it. He wants to take these fights to them. He will find the first. Not able to find the second. Tackle is going to be able to find that trade, and it's going to be all in through the site. They've left the bomb behind. Crucial will find the next. Finds the next, and on to the third. Azuru will clean up for him. And a very nice round for CEX. Very clean round from them. Only losing that MP9 on Sejot. Doesn't mean they're going to be able to get the rifles out. Mighty Max not wanting to upgrade just yet. That MP9 still being a very dangerous weapon. Copenhagen Wolves will have their AKs out. Plenty of utility to go around. Means they can take the control they want. Does it look like it's going to be a fairly standard default to begin with? 3 players A, 1 player mid, and 1 player watching the A main position. Endpoint throwing out their utility. It's going to make sense they run. Sensei is going to be flying. Spam down. Right back to find it. Bow Magic. Able to trade. Still coming out. Tepway and Fessor on the A bomb site. Sorry, I missed it. I thought it was going to happen down on the B bomb site, but openly it's not. It's a 4-on-2 now. Crucial and Surreal, the last 2 remaining players. Senjik's going to start walking towards B. Might be able to find this timing onto Crucial. He definitely hears that reload. It's actually going to be quite a timing here. Senjik slowly making the backstab onto Crucial. On the other side of the map, we do see a little bit of control coming out for Copenhagen Wolves, starting to poise towards the A-bomb site. Senjik will find that onto Crucial, and that's all down to Surreal, last player remaining. He might be able to find the bomb here. It's going towards A main all by itself. And he will find it. He has smoke and a flash. And there's only 30 seconds left. Copenhagen Wolves have to make something happen here. They can't let this round fall away. They have plenty of utility to flush him out. Not able to use that Molotov correctly. Smokes will come out to confuse him. They're going to go through. He finds the first. Finds the second. Nearly onto the second, has to use the pistol, and it's going to be a knife attack away, finding that next, and it is a Copenhagen Wolves round. Absolutely nuts stuff coming out of that round, but Copenhagen Wolves eventually do find it. I would say I was impressed, but that was too messy, and it did have to come down to that knife in the end. If Surreal hit that USB shot, it could have been over. But regardless, he did get the round, he did get that kill, and he will be able to buy into the AK. Mid utility coming out, Endpoint did get that force buy out. They have a very, very small amount of utility. They have 3 smokes and 1 flashbang. Only 2 people without rifles. Vesta making his way up to Donut. Might be able to catch a Zulu off guard. Crucial will find that first in mid. Smoke coming out. Not going to give up that control too early. But it is a 5-on-4 early on into the round. Surreal's going to be the first line of defense on this B bomb site. Gets tagged down quite low, 14 HP. And on the other side of the map, Tupperware will find next, will find the second. Nice stuff from him, and it will be a 4-on-3. Finding that trade into mid. Vesta not able to quite find that kill onto the endgame leader. But yes, they're starting to go towards B. They have plenty of utility to flush out any players. Molotovs are plenty. It is Surreal, the last player standing. 40 HP. Mighty Max finding another. I don't know why they feel the need to quite go for these kills here. Mighty Max is going to evade their position. Not able to find that first on Descent. And it is down to Mighty Max and Crucial. 1 HP. 1 single point of health for Crucial. He will push out Mighty Max. Finding that first with the bow magic, and it's down to Descent. Very low HP. And it's not going to be the headshot. Mighty Max. An absolutely lovely round from him. Not giving Copenhagen Wolves any space whatsoever. That will be the third for Endpoint CEX. Copenhagen Wolves really should have won that round. They had all the positioning, they had the HP, they had the utility, but Mighty Max, heroics from him, not wanting to give up the round. Copenhagen Wolves will return with the force buy courtesy of that bomb plant. We'll actually afford them 4 rifles going into this round, which is going to be a very dangerous prospect for Endpoint. We'll have to see how they use it. They do have a nice chunky utility. Looks like it's going to be another standard play here. Not wanting to do anything too early. Tupperware looking through that smoke. Going to be first onto Azuru. We're just going to have to see what happens here. We do see Surreal getting aggressive onto the site. Might be the first contact here for Azuru. On the other side of the map, we do see a lot of aggression coming out from Highway. Nothing quite found just yet. That smoke dissipated. Renews it. Denies that control. I'm now going to slowly fall. I'm not saying we're going to fall back here, but Surreal, unaware of his teammates being taken down on A site, and that A is the A bomb site is completely taken now. They don't have any utility to hold it, so it's going to have to be some heroics here. Sejot is starting to make his way towards the position. Might have been hurt there. Finds that first onto Tapsoer. Tapsoer. Copenhagen Wolves not together at this point in time. Does it look like the one will start going towards A? Still no utility to help them take it. Wherever they're positioning now, Sejot slowly makes his way towards the bomb. Senjik taking that onto first. Okay, Sejot was about to find that kill, but ultimately not. Bone Magic saving the round for Copenhagen Wolves, and that's going to be a second for them. Endpoint will most likely save here. There's no point in going for it. Cyril might be able to find a better gun. That MP9, whilst dangerous, it definitely could be upgraded to an AK-47 or an M4. It all depends on whether they're even allowed to save. Overall, that's a very nice round from Copenhagen Wolves. It did look like they weren't quite sure what they were doing, but it was just them scoping for information, making sure they weren't over. Mighty Max finding 2. Is he going to be able to find the next? Surreal will be able to trade.
Terrorists win.
Oh, wow. Surreal finding another. Overall, there's a lot of damage done. I was not expecting that whatsoever. They might even go for the buy here. They have got the minimum loss bonus, so they might have to force anyway. That FAMAS will be dropped. Crucial being the one to receive it. And Endpoint going for the force. Overall, it's not too bad. They have 2 rifles, 2 MP9s, and Ozu with a lot of utility. Going down to that 5-7, but to be fair, on the other side of the server, 2 Galils for Copenhagen with a very small amount of utility. They're just gonna have to go for the straight up Angels here, which, to be fair, they have been winning. The Copenhagen will have some very, very good aimers. Some mid control being taken. Not wanting to over-aggress too much, but Ozu would be the first contact for Sensei. But on the other side of the map, Crucial finding that next, and it wasn't Sensei, it was Bow Magic. And it will be Crucial, the last remaining player. Going for the fight will be taken down by Sanjak, and it is ultimately going to be a Copenhagen Walls round. Ozuru and Sejot, an MP9 and a 5-7 to boot. Copenhagen Walls, they should be winning this round every day of the week. It's all down on what they can save now. Ozuru with that 5-7. Lights coming down towards mid. Bow Magic will be able to take it. It's a shame Ozuru doesn't know where he is. He's very low HP and he could potentially be saving an AK here. But it looks like he's just going to be falling off that position, not wanting to pick up that AK. Ozuru could potentially find a gun if he's smart about it. Doesn't spot anyone in mid. And it will be the save for Ozuru, that 5-7 and that smoke.
Terrorists win.
And the flashbang might be able to set them up for something in the next round. Though they shouldn't be buying here. Maybe a pistol on Crucial, but nothing else. 3-3 overall though. Copenhagen Walls doing a fantastic job of cleaning up that round, not giving anything away, making sure that they take the space slowly and methodically. I wish that was a word, but it's not. Either way, Copenhagen Walls 5 AK-47s, only pistols for Endpoint. They do have a flashbang, set them up. And we do see Copenhagen starting to go towards mid. That's going to be the first point of contact for these guys. Zoo taking a large chunk of damage, and on the other side of the map, lots of utility coming down. Sensei has that B control. Plenty of utility to hold it. It's all down to this flashbang now. It comes. The push comes out. They do find that first kill. And it is going to be a 4. These pistols are still going to be a liability for these guys. Professor looking for the push. It's going to be an absolute low down to these guys. Professor finding that kill. And only 1 casualty on Senjik. Overall, not too bad really. It could have been cleaner, but at the end of the day, the round win is what is important. And that's still a 4 alive for Copenhagen Walls, going to be able to build up that money now. And even if they were to lose a round, they still have more than enough for another buy. Even an AWP if they want to. Endpoint will return with a buy of their own. Mighty Max and Ozuru on FAMAS's tentative to go around. Going to that mid control yet again. The position. And it will be given to Endpoint. Smoke's coming out. They know what's happening. So we'll find that first. It's all down to where they can find the trade here. Copenhagen Walls are starting to make their way towards A. They have taken the site, and it is going to be this fight onto Crucial. Not quite taken, and it will be taken down by Tupperware, and it is a 5-4-3. I'm not sure if Endpoint even go for this. They haven't got the ability to really take it back. Sure, Mighty Max, but it's just not working out for them. Best if they go for the save. They have quite a lot of loss bonus at this point, so they could definitely get the M4s out for their teammates. But Copenhagen Walls are going to be taking the 5th round. A very, very solid lead. Endpoint doesn't look like they're going to be contested all too much. Wow, yep. Ozuru trading a FAMAS for a FAMAS. Best upgrade of the game, if you ask me. Yep. Just a save here, nothing too special. Copenhagen Walls, we find that round. And might be able to find the drill here if he's not too careful, but it doesn't look like he's just tucking into that position. Don't want to give it away. And that's going to be a 5th for Copenhagen Walls. Endpoint have a decent amount of money to go around. Might be able to drop for their teammates. Mighty Max could potentially drop an M4, or Azuru could, at the expense of his own utility. Okay, Mighty Max not wanting to give up too much. Okay, drops the M4, and actually a really, really good buy from Endpoint. 4 rifles, 1, well, the FAMAS is a rifle, but it is only marginally better than the SMG, so I decided not to count it in that count up. But overall, 5 rifles, lots of utility to go around. Bow Magic actually going for that AWP. It's going to be interesting looking for what positions he wants. Overall, it's been actually quite a mixed bag here. No one really standing out as a bad player. All doing their part. Still very early on into the game though, so we're going to have to see what they do. That early lineup, going to be able to take the control in mid. Endpoint going for their signature mid controller. Then Azuru very fast up into it. Sejot finding that first, and it's going to quickly be a 5-on-4. Azuru fully blinded, might be able to get traded here if he's not too careful, and he does eventually send that. Taken down very low, but we do have a lot of utility coming out onto the B site from Copenhagen Wolves. Only that hit. Still have Mighty Max and Surreal. Just getting tucked in, but not wanting to give up too much control. Tapware might actually run into Sejot if he's not careful here. It's all down to the fight, and Tapware is fully aware of his position. Still looks like they're poising for a B take here. This is where Mighty Max and Surreal are residing. It does all come down to this fight in cave. They are starting to be aggressive. They're ready for it. Sense finds that first, and Surreal, the last player remaining on the B site, is going to fall back. And Surreal does find one, but Sensi quickly trades. Can Crucial find the skill? He does. It's a 2-on-1 now. Very winnable for him. He has a kit, he has a flashbang. He goes for the long way round. But Copenhagen Wolves are going to quickly be aware of this. At the moment they peek into the angle, and the moment that smoke dissipates, they're going to know he's not there. And it's going to be down to the timing now. He does slowly make towards cave. He actually goes for the ramp. But he's running out of time. He's going to have to start running if he wants to win this round, and it just looks like he's going to be saving, going for exit kills. But they're running the other way. So that's going to be another round for Copenhagen Wolves. Finding that 6th. They might be able to get a buy here. It's all down to whether they want the utility to back them up. Crucial could drop one. Azuru could get a decent amount of utility and an M4. Yeah, okay. Looks like it's going to be a half buy, actually. I'd say it's probably the smarter choice here. I'm sure Crucial is really pining for that AWP. But yeah, it's not looking too good for Endpoint. Already giving up the half lead. We do actually see quite a bit of an investment coming out. MP9 for Sejot. Surreal on that Deagle with armour. Azuru also investing into that MP9. Copenhagen Wolves have not been making it too complicated. They've been taking control methodically, not giving up too many fights beginning, and it has been working out for them. Endpoint haven't been able to quite find a solution to that. Other than the few rounds they found at the start, it's been very dry for them. Going quickly into mid, they find that first one to Bow Magic, that all taken up for Sejot. He is not typically known as the author, but I'm sure he's going to be able to do a fantastic job on it. Copenhagen Wolves are being pushed into the B lane. Utility coming out. Endpoint having set 3 players here. with that M4, but then being taken out by Tapware. Mighty Max finds that M4. Nay, taking down Tapware, and they are making their way onto the bomb site. I've got a Zulu slowly making his way in. Now just walk away. They know that Endpoint has stacked the site, and they know that Fessa is slowly making his way onto A. And it is a clear bomb site. What? Set shot! Nice shot! And it is going to be the bomb going into Donut. They have that A controlled, but it is a 4-on-2. Fessa's going to have to do something amazing here. Find that first, not able to find the second. The Zulu will find it, and Sensor's getting that number down. It's a 3-on-1, 18 points of health for him. He's been spotted, and it's just not looking good. Nice headshot! Oh, that was such a nice shot for Sense, but just not able to get that second kill. And Endpoint will bring it back off that half-buy. Warp saved. Copenhagen Wolves, that was such a nice attempt from Sense, but just not able to get it over the line. Overall, it's a very, very nice round for Endpoint. That AWP saved for Crucial. I'm sure he's going to be happy now. That is his signature weapon. He is known for his AWPing prowess. That is why that Into the Breach lineup did take him for a while. They know how good he is. But Endpoint, taking him back. This is his home. Endpoint is his home. Some more mid control making for Endpoint and Zulu. Careful, back into Donut, giving up that position. Forcing out the utility. Slow, methodical players here from Copenhagen Wolves, not wanting to give up anything too quickly. We do see 3 players towards B. That flashbang, absolutely disgusting. Mighty Max will take the first. Away, a Mighty Max through the smoke. Absolutely disgusting kills from him, and Copenhagen Wolves are going to be left in a 3-on-5. They still have a fair amount of utility, and they still have 3 healthy players left. So if Endpoint make any big cock-ups, they're going to be taken down. Crucial finds out next onto Tupperware, and it's not looking good now. 5-on-2. We have 2 players towards Cave, and Fessa could potentially find 2 here. Mighty Max is very low health. If only he had a flashbang from his teammate, he could potentially be taking this angle clearly. And he spots 2 players. A nade could kill Mighty Max. No, 2 hits of health. Surreal, not wanting to give up anything too aggressive. They know it's a 2-on-5. They know they don't need to take these fights. They just need to slowly push Copenhagen Wolves into the positions they want. Fessa looking for the entry kill. Damage taken. Mighty Max finding another. How is he doing this? And that's going to be a 5th round for Endpoint. Very, very clean round from them. Not wanting to give anything too serious, and just didn't work out for them in the end. I do wonder what we're going to see here for the Copenhagen Wolves side. They're going to be able to get a few AKs out. The AWP coming down for Fessa. He wants to play it. Okay. I know Fessa is typically the AWPer, so it was a bit strange that Bow Magic did have it. No, Fessa's not the AWPer, is he? Okay, he's got the spawn. He wants to go for that pick onto A. That smoke is going to deny the position. He is boosted up, but there's no one on long for him to kill. So, Sedgshot? No, Sedgshot not going into the angle. First down, Mighty Max finding the second. Clean plays for him, and it's going to be down to Surreal left on the bomb site. He has been an absolute thorn in Copenhagen Wolves. Endpoints for in their utility. That bomb could be denied by that Molotov. Sense on 1 point of health. He has to hit these clean headshots if he wants to stand a chance. Endpoint all being fairly healthy at this point in time. Surreal could be slammed down eventually, but they don't want to give up their positioning. Both going to go for the peak. Azuri finds that one onto Sense. And it's all down to Fessa with that AWP. The bomb passed. No utility to speak of. And they definitely held it. That spam coming down, slowly chipping him away. He has to start running. He can't Wait, and Crucial will find that kill, and it's going to be a clean 6-6 half for Endpoint and Copenhagen Wolves. Very, very nice stuff. Not wanting to be too aggressive there. Endpoint were slowly making Copenhagen Wolves use their utility, ultimately losing them the round. Those mistakes forced, and it will be the pistol round coming in. A lot of utility actually being brought up. Besser with that dualies. He knows his teammates have trust in him. He is the star player. They're giving him the dualies. They're giving him the body armor. And it's going to be a fast play here for Endpoint. There's plenty of utility to take this A bomb site. We do have 3 players here. 2 in Donut, 1 in Temple. Tapware are going to be the first point of entry. The utility coming out. And there they are, coming into the bomb site. Shadowjump finding up first, and Bow Magic. Tapware finding 2, Fessa finding the 3rd. And these kills are clean! And Mighty Max does find the next. And it is all down to him. He won't find anything else, and that's a very nice round for Copenhagen Wolves. 3 players alive. Plenty of utility left over, and Endpoint not even able to get that bomb down means they're going to have to go for that eco. They can't really justify buying into the Mac 10s or pistols, as they know Copenhagen Wolves are going to have a lot more firepower. Crucial will go for that P250. Does mean he's going to have to sacrifice some utility in the next round. Here we are, Endpoint going towards A again. Tapware's the only player here. No utility to speak of, so he's going to have to hit all the headshots. But we do actually see Fester starting to make his way in, and Endpoint hits some nice headshots, but ultimately not able to find anything. Azuru taken down. All down Crucial, didn't find anything. 8-6. Lovely stuff from Copenhagen Wolves. Endpoint are going to find these AKs now. Plenty of utility. Crucial not going for the head armor. He should have really saved his money in the last round, but regardless, I hope it works out for him. Those MP9s are going to shred through him now. Even the M4s are going to be dangerous. Control coming back out. Endpoint not able to do anything about it, so we're just going to have to hope that they won't. Very aggressive. These MP9s again open up close and personal. They will go for the clean trade. 4-on-3. Fessa finding at last. And it is now 3-on-4. That bomb all by itself. Start to see the mid play coming from Endpoint. They might be able to find this kill onto Bow Magic if he's not too careful here. Senjik will find that next, and it is down to these. And Azuru finding 2 very nice kills. And they find the next one to Senjik. Copenhagen Wolves giving up fights they should not be taking. To be fair, they didn't know the bomb was there, but these fights have been questionable at the very best. Why has it gone down? And Tapware, full HP. He has a kit, he has smoke, and a full magazine. They seem to be aware of his positioning, not wanting to take anything too quickly and potentially lose the round to him. But they're going to come into an empty bomb site. Tapware gives away his position. Is he going to go into the bomb site? He might go through the smoke. He's taken. All down Tapware. And he will be taken down by Azuru. Oh my god, Azuru. Some fantastic kills coming out here. Able to find those very clean shots. Azuru, only 9 kills. That's so strange. I would have thought he'd been on way more than that by now, but I guess he had a bit of a quiet few rounds there when Endpoint weren't able to find their footing. Either way, 8-7. Mighty Max being able to call a nice round there. third nade onto Sejot. It's 50 points of health already. Vessel will be flashed out of position. Surreal finding that kill. And it will be Endpoint taking that man advantage early on. Sense will be the first point of contact towards highway. Looking to go through the smoke potentially. Mighty Max finding that next on that ramp aggression. Sense taking it. It's a 3-on-5, but they do have some very nice positioning here. Tapware finding the next crucial, able to find the trade. Mighty Max absolutely popping off, and it's all down to Sense here. If he can find Mighty Max, actually find the bomb. He has a Molotov now. He doesn't know about the bomb, the smoke, and Cedric will find that trade. 8-8. Oh, if Sense knew about the bomb, he might be able to hold. He might have been able to hold that position. That smoke obscuring his vision. Now it's Copenhagen Wolves on the back foot. No money to speak of. $2,000 per player. One flash on Sense. Does look like they're going to go for a set play here. Flashing them into position. Just comes down to where they go. Looks like they will be taken on ramp. They will be met by Sejot, the lone player. It could steamroll here, potentially. Sense will get naded down to 12 points of health. Sejot is aware. He's aware of what could be happening. And it will be back by nothing. They don't even spot him. Sejot will be taken down, actually. But now they know all the Copenhagen players are over here. And they will slowly be taken down. Azui finally tapped. He will be tapped down himself to 4 points of health. They will be able to save that one AK-47 on Sejot. If they can find it, that is. Nope, that nade going to absolutely destroy them. And crucial going for the next kill. It was a nice try. Copenhagen Wolves had a vision. And it nearly worked out for them. They found that first onto Sejot, and it could have potentially steamrolled from there, but the utility coming out for Endpoint was flawless. Those nades absolutely decimating Copenhagen Wolves. Anyways, going to the next round. Okay, we have a timeout for the terrorists. Endpoint not wanting to get too far ahead of themselves. They need to talk this through, make sure that they can maintain this lead. Copenhagen Wolves have been looking very dangerous. They have no kits, so if they lose the bomb site, it could potentially be round ending for them. Plenty of utility to come out. No head armor on any of the players. So that map 10 on Mighty Max is going to be very, very dangerous. I have another timeout. Copenhagen Wolves wanting to extend it, have a chat for themselves. They need, whilst Endpoint need to maintain this lead, Copenhagen Wolves, they need to learn what Endpoint have been doing to take these rounds. Because so far it's just been set pieces for Endpoint. Nothing too aggressive, nothing too crazy, but Copenhagen Wolves just haven't been able to find the kills. Timeout has come to an end, and it will get back into the game. Mighty Max might go for something aggressive here. He has that Mac 10 for a reason. Wanting to save his money, wanting to go for something close and aggressive, and Copenhagen Wolves are, again, going for that mid control. That smoke won't stop Mighty Max from pushing ahead. Utility coming out, will slow him down. And it is down to his fight here. Finds that person for Mighty Max, and it's a quick 5-on-4. But Endpoint looking towards that A bomb site. They're going to be with my Bow Magic, who's taken down by Sejot. Some clean shots there. And they will slowly make their way towards A. Minimal utility here. That bomb going down. Tapware, the one player towards Donut, will be taking. Professor taking that on to Crucial. They have a smoke, no kit. Endpoint taking control. Wanting to give up anything too dangerous here. Tapware is making his way into the bomb site. That smoke will be taken down. Surreal finding the next. Surreal heroics from Sejot and Surreal to save that round. Copenhagen Wolves were looking like they were putting up a good fight there. Could have potentially taken that round if Surreal and Sejot weren't popping off as well as they were. Will be a 10th. Double digits for Endpoint. And it will be a low buy for Copenhagen Wolves. Sensei on that 5-7. Some utility for Professor. But it won't be anything too aggressive here. Actually, he is going straight from mid, but that 5-7, not the best weapon for the job. Not much coming out for Wolves. We'll find that first. And then starting to make the way towards a Professor with that 5-7. He is a very good aimer. Finds that first on the crucial. Will be taken down by Azuru. Will he expect bow magic? He doesn't. And he will get that kill, but ultimately it doesn't mean anything. It's all down to bow magic in the 1-on-3. He should really be saving here. Going towards his demise. Sejot's going to hear it, and it's actually Surreal to find the kill. A very clean round there overall. Bow magic was able to find a very nice backstab, and Professor, good aimer, that 5-7, doing the damage where needed. We're actually seeing the double AWP here. Tupperware and bow magic. It does look like Copenhagen Wolves are quite loosey-goosey to whoever wants to wield that AWP. But overall, plenty of utility, plenty of weaponry to go around. Now is the time Endpoint need to take it from Copenhagen Wolves and stop this from going any further. But Copenhagen Wolves, lots of utility to go around. Gonna be able to start aggressive towards highway. Endpoint are making their way up, and it will be caught out by bow magic and Senjik finding that next, and Endpoint are just falling apart here. Utility coming out, and Senjik, why did you peek that? You did not need to do that. Crucial will find that trade, and slowly making his way into the angle. Crucial will come off it, so no issue there. But it's a 4-on-3. Endpoint did find that trade, so could potentially make their way back into this round. We do have Surreal on the other side of the map, taking full control of A. He doesn't want to throw that smoke too early and give away his position. But if Tapware isn't careful enough, he could be caught in the back. Will he spot Surreal? Not quite. Surreal is playing this to perfection. Endpoint are just waiting for a mistake to happen. That bomb going all the way around. If he's not too quiet, Tapware could hear this, but unaware of Surreal's position. Unaware of how deep he could be into the bomb site already. Smoke's going to come down. The control's going to be taken. Tapware does have a little bit of utility. Spots that player in mid. He's going to miss the shot. Crucial. Nice shot to take it back. Running into the bomb site. Will be taken down by Surreal. And now it's down to Endpoint to lose. 3-on-2. Barely any utility for Copenhagen Wolves, but they do not want to give up match point to Endpoint. Minimal money. They're going for it. Going for it. Missed shot from bow magic. And it does look like they will actually save. Sense not going to get too aggressive, but it does look like Endpoint will be going through mid. If they go towards red room, it could be some players lost here, but no. They're going to let them go. They're going to let them keep their guns. And it's going to be a match point for Endpoint. 12-8. Copenhagen Wolves' money is not looking too hot right now. They will be able to get M4s on the majority of players. But someone's going to have to go down to an SMG, and that's going to be Senjik. So overall, it's a very decent buy. Professor could potentially have dropped that MP9 and gotten some more utility for Senjik, but it's going to be... He could have got a kit to be fair. But regardless, they're going to go into this round. Not quite as aggressive as that time. And Surreal fluffs his shots onto Professor, and it will mean he loses that. Tupperware is taken down to 9 points of health, but It's still a 5-on-4. He still has that utility to use. And he's going to get it down. Endpoint. Not making their way up. Send Tapware. How did he find that kill? Mighty Max. Really, like, some really, like, fluffed shots from Endpoint now. And Bow Magic finding that next. Does it look like Copenhagen Wolves are going to live for another round? Unless a Zulu or heroic, no. One kill from a Zulu. Instantly traded by Sense, and that's going to be a night for Copenhagen Wolves. Going to be able to get the guns out. Endpoint have a nice stash of money. Going to be able to buy it up again. But they can't let this get out of control now. They need to take these rounds. They need to take the control and force Copenhagen Flames out of their positions. Here we are, going into the next round. Copenhagen Wolves making their way towards Mark sensing Ollie out. Been met by Mighty Max up mid, but Crucial finding that first. Bow Magic, the last defending player on the A bomb site, plenty of activity to stop them from pushing. And it does look like they're going to slowly make their ways back with that man control. That man really fights, finds it, and Surreal finds 2. Absolutely fantastic kills, and it's a 4-on-2 now. Copenhagen Wolves. Oh, Sense is going for it. Going for the push. He knows he has to do something spectacular here. That nade is going to come out. Oh, and Crucial finds that nade, and it's just a 1-on-4 now. Not looking good. Send it. Will be taken down by Crucial, and Endpoint will take that first map. Some heroics there, and Copenhagen Wolves just not able to take the next. And we'll see you in the next map.